Okay, Nella, welcome. I will share my screen and then we can go from the beginning of the agenda that we have scheduled for this morning. All right, over to you, Nella.
Yeah, thank you so much for your patience. Good morning, everyone. It's really a great pleasure for me to be here uh, today with you. My name is Nella Navarro, and I am a faculty member at Rutgers University and a very proud member of the Cross Border Initiatives team under Dr. Pelham. I'm so happy to welcome you this morning to our monthly meeting. Again, wonderful to start the new year with all of you. As an important reminder, as we start our 2024, as you know, we have monthly meetings, and the monthly meetings are attended by our esteemed VPs and by directors. And during the monthly meetings, as just noted, our VPs will have the floor, and that will be an opportunity for them to update and share. They may invite members of their team to present or share at any time. And as you probably recall, many of the VPs will have already met in advance with their team in preparation for our monthly meetings to share. Next slide. Yes. Yeah. So, sorry, Bishop, if you can just go back. I did want to make a quick mention about the calendar. Do you mind going back really quickly? Yes. So, as you note, we have already the schedule outlined for all for the month, and you can see that we're alternating the times between 10 a.m. to show and 7 p.m. so that we can support and be able to reach everyone in the network. Thank you, Bishop. We can move to the next slide. Great. And so a quick reminder, as STAR Scholars, we are a global grassroots organization that is intending to build a community, emphasis on the community of scholars to support, again, emphasis on support, research and scholarship across disciplines and borders. In other words, we're a team. We depend on each other, and we're stronger because we have each other. Can we move to the next slide? So we encourage you to really spend a bit of time with our website so that you're familiar with all aspects of the network, taking a look at the annual and regional conferences, all the multiple awards, the scholarship, the mentoring programs, and the variety of publications. And of course, always an invitation to check for openings and opportunities to join leadership positions or to recommend that someone do so. Next slide. As you know, we are a nonprofit organization based in Maryland, and we are offering a really tremendous and impressive range of programs and services to support all the scholars. We welcome and invite you to please feel free to share your ideas, your initiatives, and your energy and desire to collaborate with us. We envision all of you, everyone who's here, and those who you share our work with as belonging, as being a member and being part of this extraordinary community. Next. Thank you so much. So, STAR Scholars is, as you can see, it's for students, it's for faculty, it's for staff, it's for institutions. We build programs that are based on needs, requests, interests, opportunities. And if you take a look at all the places that we're in, over 115 countries, 15,000 plus scholars and students, 2,300 universities dispersed all around the world, from North America, where I happen to be, to other to broadly around the world. We represent the globe. We are registering, as you can see, so many folks from a very diverse range of institutions, of regions, of countries, of spaces and places in which great work is being done. Our programs, as you know, are distributed by country directors. They are the ambassadors of the network. They're, as we like to say, the heartbeat, the soul of new initiatives. And currently, many of our directors are organizing and hosting an incredible range of regional, international symposium, workshops, lectures, on-the-ground community engagement opportunities, and of course, conducting research for social impact, publishing numerous special issues and book projects. Please, if you're interested and want to invite someone or yourselves to continue your work in a leadership position as a country director, as a co-director, as someone who would like to be part of a team, please contact us.
To be here and to have the opportunity to introduce Dr. Kiona Coleman, who is the Director of Community Engagement and Partnerships. Dr. Coleman earned her doctoral degree in education management from Hampton University, a master's in administration, public administration, and bachelor's of arts in political science from Texas Southern University. Currently, she holds the position of manager of HRMS Operations Americas at Lionel Basel. As an experienced business professional who oversees human resource development systems, government, and with over 2 decades of oil and gas chemical industry experience, she has been involved in political campaigns and served as a White House intern in the Office of Intergovernmental Affairs and Public Engagement. Dr. Coleman's research interests include public policy, social and economic development, social community partnerships, social emotional learning, education policy, and educational inequities and barriers. Her work has been published in the International Business and Economics Research and the Journal of Social and Development Sciences. She is active in her local church and community, promoting educational initiatives and partnerships. Dr. Coleman, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Wright, for the introduction. Thank you, everyone that's present for welcoming me in. As Dr. Wright mentioned, I'm Dr. Kiona Coleman, Director of the Community Engagement and Partnerships. And throughout this year, we will be working on initiatives that would highlight scholars, communities, and partners as we unite to foster meaningful connections, drive positive change, and even inspire collective pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and social impact. So earlier this month, we did a call to action for Dr. King's Day of Service. There will be other initiatives that we will reach out and engage everyone in the coming month for Black History, and then also in March for International Women's Day. And so I'm looking forward to being a part of the team, helping to sustain the existing relationships and partnerships that we have, and then also encouraging and engaging new ones. So thank you guys so much for the warm welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Coleman. At a later meeting, I will unpack initiatives for expanding cultural agreements, such as the MOU agreement established with NELTA, which is the Nepali English Language Teachers Association. As chair of the Professor A. Noam Chomsky Global Connection Awards, I would like to express my appreciation and gratitude for committee members, Dr. Roy Chen, Dr. Samuel Adeyemo, Dr. Eva Yanabova, Dr. Amani Saleh, and Dr. Rania Katsara. Thank you, committee, for your service. Through the feedback initiatives, we will plan to revise the awards process to further expand the Professor A. Noam Chomsky's vision for a humane world. Thank you. And now, Dr. Bista. Oh, your mic is off, Dr. Bista.
Oh, thank you, BP, Dr. Wright, for the general information about the Noam Chomsky Global Connection Awards. Now we can start our regular programs. I know Dr. Wright has to catch up for the class and other things.
I'll pass it over to to our fearless leader, Dr. Uttam Ghale, and have him share the work that our VPs are important and extraordinary leadership of the VPs and the work that they're doing to keep the vision, the mission of Star Scholars bright as always. Again, thank you so much, and I hope you see today as the beginning of another year of extraordinary and important work, and that we remember that we have the right to do this work. We also have duties and responsibilities and obligations to each other and to the mission of Star Scholar. Thank you so much, Uttam.
Thank you, Nella, for being such a gracious host for today's meeting. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
Thank you. For me, it's always a pleasure to connect with you. You know, as they say, it's a great thing to be part of the great thing. and we're all that. First and foremost, I would like to welcome a very distinguished friend of mine who is in the call today, Mr. Kwabena Boateng, the president of the African Diaspora Nation. We will be doing a conference jointly together with his organization in Rwanda later this year, which has a profound message. So if I may use my executive power to ask our meeting host today, Nela Navarro, to invite him for his remarks immediately after my remarks before moving along with our regular agenda, if that's okay, Nela. And my remarks is nothing but welcome. So I would like to extend my heartfelt welcome to all of you as we gather here for our first monthly global leadership meeting of the year.
Can you guys hear
You're
me?
muted.
Okay, so sorry, I'm not sure why.
Where was I? Yeah, I was saying what this meeting is about. It's the first monthly meeting of the year. We meet every last Wednesday of the month. It's a leadership month meeting. It's not general meeting. General meeting takes place during our annual conference. But this is again an assembly of bright minds from across the globe. So it's the living body of the passion, dedication, and unyielding spirit that epitomizes the essence of our organization. As we convene on this last Wednesday of the month, it is an opportune moment to reflect on the journey we have embarked upon together. Each one of you has been instrumental in spearheading initiatives that have propelled the Star Scholars Network to new heights. Your unwavering commitment to fostering research, collaboration, and scholarship across borders is what makes our network thrive. Today's meeting is not only a platform to provide updates on the various projects, but also a space to exchange ideas, share best practices, and strengthen the bonds that unite us. It is through these discussions that we unite to innovate, to adapt, and to surmount the challenges that lie ahead. As we look forward to the updates from various leaders, let us keep in mind the overarching vision of our network: to create a world where scholarly and cultural connections transcend barriers and fuel advancement for all. Each initiative, no matter the scale, brings us a step closer to this ideal. Therefore, in conclusion, I would like to express my gratitude for your leadership and for your enthusiasm. Together, let's make this meeting not just another discussion, but a catalyst for meaningful change. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to a productive session ahead. I'll be engaging with you. Over to you, Dr. Vista. Sorry, Madam Navarro.
Yes, thank you, and I'll turn it over. I just want to note that Dr. Bissa has very kindly shared with us the updated website. Please take a look at it. It looks lovely and has important updates, and I'll now turn it over to our next speaker. Thank you, Dr. Pillay.
I guess that'll be me. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Good morning. I'm on the East Coast. My name is Kwabena Boateng. As Dr. Gawley mentioned, I'm founder and president of African Diaspora Nation. Recently appointed vice president of the IEEE Member and Geographic Activities Organization. And first of all, I want to express my appreciation to Professor Gawley for his leadership and the opportunity to be in this distinguished company today. I come here because African Diaspora Nation is spearheading an event in April, which will mark the 30th anniversary of genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. As you will all appreciate, the spirit of genocide persists in the world, and we found it important to mark this 30th commemoration of the Rwandan genocide, but use it as a point of a prism to really highlight, honor, remember, educate, enlighten, engage, and mobilize, as well as collaborate and commit to evolving a global society where the spirit of genocide is suppressed or eliminated, right? So it is in that spirit that I come here to invite the Star Scholars Network to be a partner in this event. Your organization is distinguished. You have enormous capability, enormous organizational capability, and a great intellectual wealth in this organization. And I think that the initiative will be catalyzed and amplified by your participation. So again, we're looking at April 9th. We're looking at a theme on unity, reflection, and action, a global commemoration for peace and solidarity. And I come within the context of it being a proposal because I want the Star Scholars Network to be co-creators in fashioning out exactly how this event will play out. We don't want you to be spectators, but active co-creators in this. So that's why I'm here. I have more details, which I have shared in an email, but excited about the possibility of what we can do together. And beyond this, we have another event in Rwanda in July, right? So that's going to be another opportunity. But I'll end there and again express my utmost appreciation for the opportunity to share and to collaborate. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that wonderful invitation, and particularly at a timely anniversary in April. For me personally, is a subject close to my heart, so it was really wonderful to hear from you. Dr. Ghali, I'll send it back to you for our next colleague.
Yeah, let's invite the VP of Publications.
For that, thank you very much,
Okay.
President Ghali and Anela and everyone here. As a Senior Vice President at Star Scholars Network, I am so pleased to share that we are moving in a great direction of a number of publications, and we also have book, press, academic press, and journals and newsletters, and many more things are coming up. In a minute, I will invite the director of our publications. The same time, I invite you, if you are thinking of publishing a book or also thinking of leading a series in the area of your interest, please reach out to our director of book publications. Also, in a month, we are scheduled for 7 books for this month. So you will hear more from our directors of the book publication as well as director of global essays, which are published in multiple languages. So it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Roy Chen. Over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Uttam, for your leadership. My name is Roy Y. Chan, and I'm the Director of Book Publications. And part of my role is to facilitate, coordinate, and provide mentorship to emerging scholars who are interested in seeking publications through the Star Scholars Press. This past month, we had 2 meetings. I'm talking to emerging scholars who were interested in publishing with us, and we had an opportunity to release this new website, which is press.starscholars.org, where this is a website that highlights all of our catalogs, our publications, as well as our recent initiatives through the Star Scholars Press. The Star Scholars Press is composed of several editors, series editors, book proposal reviewers, as well as a production team who help facilitate the start to the finish of our Star Scholars Press books. And as what Dr. Bista mentioned, we have almost over 20 books that have already been published over the past couple of years that are now available through press.starscholars.org. These are some of the titles that are listed. And feel free to Google or search through the Star Scholars Press to explore some of these titles in our catalogs. As what Dr. Bista mentioned, we do have several books published that is going to be published this month or later this semester. These are some of the titles or forthcoming titles that we'll be working on. We're very excited to release ChatGPT in global higher education very soon, which is a very hot topic that a lot of scholars are more interested in talking about. So if you're interested in sharing your book proposals or your book ideas, we would love for you to consider some submissions in the Star Scholars Press. Just last month, we released this recent book on hybrid and remote work, and that's also available on our website. A couple of other books that we recently released was an edited volume by Jamir Salmai, who releasing the book on transforming lives at the institutional level, promoting initiatives across the world. And we have several of these books available online, and we encourage you to browse through them if you are interested in learning the format, the template, as well as how these books are being published through the Star Scholars Press. As I said, if you are interested, I'll put my email in the chat where you can just simply email me if you have any questions about how to get started, where to submit your book proposal. But you can submit your book proposal through press.starscholars.org and just simply submit a manuscript proposal from there. And we would love to have a conversation and a dialogue to see how we can best help you publish through the Star Scholars Press. That's our email address, contact@starscholars.org. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions or concerns. And now I will turn it over to Franca Nwankwo, who will talk about a global essay project.
Hi, good morning from here. I'm Franca Nwankwo, right now in Baltimore. So the Global Essay Project is a project that enables students, scholars all over the world to tell the stories, their study abroad stories, the international stories, and their cultural shocks and whatever they've experienced as an international students. That kind of comparing it between what they're experiencing now and from their home country. And the essays are in categories. We have the international student experience and the study abroad and exchange programs, which is short term, and the faculty experience. It's not just the students that have cultural shocks or experiences. The faculties too have experiences they gain from students from all over the world. They learn from them and the students learn from them too. So we're fortunate to have publishing works and essays in Arabic, Chinese, English, French, German, Hindi, Russian, and Spanish. And we hope to expand it more one day. So, and the Global Essay Project have several books we publish on. We have the Crossing Borders, Bridging Cultures, which is a book and it's in video format too. So we'll be passing to the VP of Research and Partnership, Dr. Musemi Mukherjee. I hope I pronounced it well.
Thank you. Dr. Mukherjee is traveling, so she's not here, unfortunately. She has been doing a lot of activities and also partnering in our upcoming conferences. Thanks goes to her and her team, to travel all the way to Spain and also, have a wonderful partners over there. And also she's working in South Africa as well as the other upcoming conferences of this year and next year. She will update her report in the next meeting. I guess our VP of Technology is not available here as well. He has submitted some report. I guess they are here. Nela, would you like to update them?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. So, as you can see in the slide, the VP is intending to streamline the management system to better manage our membership. The data is currently in many places, and the goal is to streamline and to bring it together. And this way, users can discover connections, resources, all the things that we are hoping to share within the platform. And as you can see, a significant portion of the work has already been completed. In the future, the goal is to be able to have each country director find and locate, work with, and engage with members in each chapter. And that work is more than, looks like it's 50% complete. And then, of course, very importantly, the streamlining of donation and membership subscription process. That's very important to us, that we're able to have that streamlined, so that we are the programs that have optional fees and are intended to, the fees are intended to cover the important operational costs, so that we're able to do that, and that we can streamline that process for anyone who is hoping to support us. That is 30% complete. And now I would like to turn it over, hopefully our Director of Economic Development, Dr. Perry. Are you here?
He has delegated his director, Dr. Marshall.
Okay.
Let me introduce Dr. Marshall.
Yes, of course, please. Thank you.
We're welcoming you, Dr. Marshall. Welcome. Dr. Marshall leads the Minority Initiatives as director. She's a professor at Montgomery College in Washington, D.C., United States. Her reporting VP, Dr. Perry, has assigned her to provide remarks on behalf of her team. So, Dr. Marshall.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm very, very excited to join you all. My name is Dr. Marshall, and I hail from DC, between DC and Baltimore right now. And I'm very, very interested in minority or more diverse initiatives that we can bring to the Star Scholars Network. I've done a lot of work with developmental education, meaning, you know, preparing students for higher ed if they have not had the proper or the full range of educational preparedness to be successful, right? So we're looking at ways to do that in terms of preparing our students and making sure that they are ready for success, you know. But I'm here to support. I'm very, very excited about all that you're doing and the upcoming publications. So thank you, Dr. Ghali and Dr. Vista, and nice meeting everyone else.
Morning, colleagues. Thank you for seeing all the wonderful pieces, you know, of scholars around the world. About our publication journals, all of our publications through our OJED Open Journals in Education. These all are open access, means these are not behind the paywall for the readers. Anyone can read them freely. And also our author, they don't pay for publication with us. We have 10 journals, academic journals, all are peer-reviewed journals, and many of the journals are, you know, Scopus indexed. And we are, you know, taking initiatives for opening a new journal on STEM education. And please visit our website, publish with us, and it is totally free if you are a STAR member. And also, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Odin. We'll now invite our Director of Communications and Series Editor, Dr. Bo Jang. Is Dr. Bo Jang here?
I guess because of the, you know, the conflict of the schedule, he's not available here. We can move on. He has been doing amazing work to keep everyone updated. Also, he's working with a few authors and scholars in a couple of book series. So thank you, Dr. Jang. Moving on. Oh, these are the wonderful pictures from the last year conference. Thank you, Elena, and the entire team. This is the particular group I really like. Every single one was from different countries, speak different languages, and it was so
Mhm.
beautiful. And these are our very supportive team, keeping us updated with the name tags and everything. So thank you. Also, this was another memorable part of the journey.
Mhm.
Sorry, I took the picture only from the corner, but there were so many other scholars. VP of DEI also not available this afternoon. She will report us next week. And she has been doing amazing leadership series, interviews with the college president and dean and provost. Yes, that's also something great.
Yeah, I know Dr. Coleman has something for the month of February. So if you want to share that.
Yes. So for the month of February, we're working on acknowledging Black history, and what we're going to do is we will be reaching out to some of our leaders to get your quotes and your stories, and then also sharing little known Black history facts on social media. So you should be seeing a messaging from myself or Dr. Gali soon to get your quote and a photo so that we can post that throughout the month of February. And also in March, we will be reaching out to celebrate International Women's Month. So asking for videos, if you're willing to do a quick video to share your story, your journey, that would, we'll post that as well on social media. So more to come, more initiatives, and looking forward to working with the team. So thank you guys so much again.
Yeah, Dr. Pelham has sent his apology and asked one of our team members to provide any updates. So we have Atif and Miraj. If you have anything to share, please go ahead. Nella is here. You can do that, Nella,
Yes.
as well.
Sure. Just Dr. Palm has just joined us, and we're really delighted to have him as our VP of Cross-Border Initiatives. And my colleagues who are, I believe, also here on the call, Marab and Atib, are we're part of the team that is working closely to work with all country directors and to really move the initiative, building on the vision and the impressive and amazing work that Natalie Cruz did, and sort of moving forward to do that work. And really very excited to be connecting with all of you on this call as well. So looking forward to more news next month. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Atif and Mirab, do you have anything to add?
Yes,
Thanks,
please.
Dr. Go ahead, Mirab.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm going to invite her in.
I will briefly talk about we have a lot of things on the pipeline that we are currently working on. Our country directors are leading great or doing great things. Conferences are happening this year. Country directors are collaborating and doing partnerships. I may have a really long list and I won't be able to go and cover all of that, but I just want to highlight that our country directors are doing great work. Atib has taken a new initiative and he's going to talk more about one of the initiative that we are doing this year, along with other initiatives as well for workshops and guest speakers and whatnot. So go ahead, Atib.
Thanks a lot, Mira. Thank you, everyone, especially the leadership, for providing us this opportunity to bring forth our ideas and see how we can seek your support to translate them into practice. And we wish to go ahead with our previous proposal that we called RINGS Rings, that breaks the barrier of countries and brings forward the country directors into the platform of collaboration. So I remember Dr. Goli had introduced an award of around $5,000 given in one tenure and up to $15,000. And we will see if we can hit that mark with the rings. So there is more to come about rings, and we will definitely share a press release about it. I think it's about time we took leadership about it and gave back to the country directors. Yeah. So thank you so much for providing this opportunity, and more to come. Thanks a lot.
And you have asked for resources. Atif also mentioned the $5,000 grant, and you have put together a first virtual conference. And Andrea sent me a proposal of whether we could use that resource to purchase the conference portal. So we are still evaluating that. And this $500 will go to what the cross-border initiatives teams collectively decide. You can use it for one project or distribute across multiple projects. So for you, when you have a meeting of cross-border initiatives team, please decide. But then there will be the financial and technical evaluation also by the finance and technical team. We will be working collaboratively towards achieving that greater goal. And we have really appreciated. We have had a long email back and forth with Andrea. I wanted to make it known that it is being considered seriously. So whether it goes to Ring or how, again, it is your decision. This monthly platform, but we know things are going on. Some of the things become ripe in right time. Some take more time. It is perfectly fine. So go ahead if you want to share about that conference, Andrea.
Yes, so several country directors are collaborating on a virtual conference that is going to be held on April 20th. The goal right now is to have a 24-hour conference, and we're going to model it after the GLOW conference that I attended in November. So people all over the world have a chance to present in a time zone that's comfortable and convenient for them. And we have different conference strands like DEI, intercultural communication, SEL, cross-cultural collaborations, community partnerships. So it's open to many different topics. And we would really appreciate it if you just spread the word about our conference, because participation is still a little bit low. And I think most of the country directors that are working on this are new to actually organizing a conference, except Elena. She's the superstar of the group with that. But yeah, we just appreciate any help that you can give us in disseminating the information, spreading the word about the conference. And thank you so much for all of your support. Everybody's been so helpful.
Okay, that was beautiful. One more thing to add about conference. I don't see Dr. Sarma here. Is he here? Yeah, regarding our annual conference, we have the country director from South Africa, Samuel Adeyemo, professor. I want to appreciate the honest efforts he made to bring conference to his university, but somehow it didn't work out. So we are exploring an alternative venue, which we will announce very soon. And we will collectively work towards that. I want to thank Dr. Adeyemo, and I want to correct, because for some of us, the idea of South Africa still lingers on in our mind. But yeah, it is there. It may be another year or maybe following year, but for this year, 2024, we'll have an alternative venue, which we will announce soon. We have some competing bidders, which we are assessing at this point. And in less than a few weeks, maybe no later than the end of February, we will have the new conference venue announced for the global conference. But the virtual conference is out there. We will just announce the platform, and we really appreciate this team effort. This is coming so organically from our amazing country directors. I mean, nothing could be more beautiful than that. And also in collaboration with African Diaspora Nation, the Rwanda Conference, with a profound message for the world peace is going to happen. We will share that. President Boateng has, I think, shared some initial thoughts, which I will share with you. And whoever is interested in being part of the Rwanda conference, please let us know. We will put you in touch with President Boateng as well. And we're open for Q&A. I think I see the presence of directors. Yeah, I will let Professor Adeyemo add to this conversation.
Thank you, Dr. Gallis, and essentially thank you for your leadership. I thought I should really comment about the issue of STAR Global Conference that's supposed to take place in South Africa. But unfortunately, because of the delay from my university in terms of getting approval, so there's needs to look for the alternative. But however, I really believe that the 2024 STAR Global Conference will be great, and I'm available to provide my support. And one of the initiative from my side this year is what I call Star Scholar Family. It's an informal kind of gathering where we meet, sit down, and just chat about anything, just to get to know people who are involved with Star Scholars Network in South Africa or from other African countries. As you know, we have academics from other African countries residing in South Africa, working with South African higher education institutions. So, well, thank you, Dr. Gali, for your leadership, and I look forward to support the initiative for the alternative way of hosting the conference this year. Thank you.
Sure, we're in it together, brother. Okay, things sometimes do not work out in the way that we imagine, but we are here to shape our future. Nothing is written on stone. We create it. We create it. So thank you. We're in it together, and we have our conference advisor, Dr. Elena Duprada, wealth of experience, and she has her strong supportive hand behind our initiatives. She's already put in touch with the alternative conference hosts, and she has been guiding. I think her guidance and sharing of wealth of experience and the strategy, how to cultivate resources, how to navigate the bureaucracies of universities. I mean, that's going to be an asset. So we have invited her to be our conference advisor. So if any one of you is thinking of bringing conference to your country, I'm talking to country directors right now, count on Dr. Duprada. She has done it in a very beautiful, gracious way. So we sometimes have to, we're not alone. So if I try to do something alone, I would pathetically fail. I know that. So I count on the blessings. I count on the resources that is around me. We are a network. Therefore, we should utilize the collective wisdom that is here. So going forward, we are learning, we are enriching each other, we're helping each other shine bright. I see Dr. Phillips and Dr. Alvarez here. They are also helping with the virtual conference. If you have other things to add, Dr. Alvarez or Dr. Phillips, whoever has not spoken today, this is your opportunity. Before I invite Dr. Bista to talk a little bit about the Turkey conference, Eurasia.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm actually not in my office. I don't know if you can hear me. There's a great echo. I'm at an old university, currently attending a different meeting. So unfortunate timing, but no, all I can add is that I would be very happy to contribute to the conference. And in any way, we talked about it on Monday in our country directors meeting. And yeah, like I said, anyone who's interested to get involved also in the topic of education for sustainable development. That's kind of my area of expertise in the field of teacher training. So I would be happy to get involved, you know, in any projects along those lines as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations on, you are a serious keynote speaker, right? Back to back. The middle of the conference again. There's so much to learn from.
Thank you.
Birgit, thank you so much for sharing that spirit. Dr. Maria, we haven't heard from you today. Nothing to add? Just that smile? Okay.
I am impressed.
Okay. Dr. Bista. tell us about what are you doing in Turkey?
Thank you. Star Scholars has established a wonderful partnership with the Eurasia Higher Education Conference. This is one of the professional national conference over there. So I will be representing on behalf of Star Scholars Network and our all distinguished members. We do have a keynote session as well as a special sessions. I didn't realize we published more than 200 scholars from Turkey. So there is a special session in honor of those scholars who have been working with us in the book projects, journals. Also, we are launching another special project in research and publication with the local universities and those authors who have worked with us before. I am very impressed with our Turkey country directors for his initiatives and also keeping us in the loop. This is wonderful, and stars are shining everywhere. And I'm proud of everyone in the room. Thank you for your blessing and support. Next year, more star scholars will be representing in that conference and vice versa. Thank you.
Beautiful. That is probably the best note to end. We haven't heard from Dr. Schreiber. She's here.
Hi, everyone. I've just posted a little note in the chat, and that's what I wanted to share with you all. We have our Global Summit of Student Affairs and Services in Korea this year in Daegu, which is just south of Seoul. And we've invited our Professor Birgit Phillips, who is the country director for Austria, to join us there as a keynote, and also the vice president of the International Association of Universities. So I'll be sending that to you in case you want to join us there. Thank you. And this is a very exciting meeting, and well done on so many wonderful initiatives that are underway. Thank you.
Yeah, this is what makes Star Scholars Network a federation of scholars and researchers, because our ambassadors are helping other conferences, cultivating new partners, finding a way to help them, add value to them. We do not take away from anybody, any association, any conference. But there is always a way to find a niche where we can add value. So how we are collaborating with the URI conference, the biggest, largest historic conference that brings the leaders of higher education institutions from Europe and Asia. Dr. Bista is inspiring, and actually it's a reunion of 200 stars already that are in Turkey. So they will be meeting there. And from there, they will launch a new initiative of collaboration. And we found that such a big conference does not have a publication pipeline. So they have the conference, they generate lots of ideas, and then what? Right? So STAR is offering to provide them the publication of books and journals. And so in this way, we collaborate in the spirit of adding value to other confederations, other associations. So in that spirit, we have President Boiting here today. We'll be collaborating in a way that helps the world become a better place. So I started rambling. I think I should stop here. There was a point I wanted to make. If I do not come across, it will come next month. But anyway, who haven't we heard from? Oh, sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. So what Eurasia has also done is they have offered $100 reduction in the registration fee for the members of the Star Scholars Network. So when we collaborate with other organizations, you are also ambassadors of the Star Scholars Network. So I want you to take charge of that spirit. Talk in a collaborative spirit with boldness, because you are coming out of the place of compassion. We're not competing. Therefore, you can have an open communication about collaboration. We're open for collaboration. How can we add value? Ask them. And they will offer the good gesture, like the Eurasia conference. Okay, star member, $100 less. So this is how we grow and collaborate and do the greater good. Thank you very much. Have we heard from everybody? Any last remarks for the good of the order?
Dr. Ghali, I wanted to ask if we could do a quick reminder. I don't think Dr. Sam Sharma is here for the training since the deadline's coming up. Is there someone here from his team that can send a reminder? Otherwise, I can drop the link in because I do know that the deadline for that
Nila, I
amazing
invite you
training
to please share about
coming up
that.
soon.
I invite Dr. Bishta to share the link or information if you have. Professor Sarma's, what do we call it? The STAR certified training. It is about making every scholar feel like a STAR scholar. Okay? You are a scholar, but do you really feel like a STAR scholar? You will after you take this training. So it really drives home the mission of this network to you, so you feel equipped to make a better impact, not just count the number of citations and promotions and all that good stuff, but also from the core of your heart, you feel enduring sense of pride for being who you are and doing what you're doing. Are you just chasing the shiny objects, or are you really being the STAR scholar? That is the question that we reflect upon. So it's a great opportunity. I am one of the participants. So shamelessly, I invite everybody, all of us, and also please share this information with all the colleagues, emerging scholars in your institutions, and invite them to participate, because it is free, no charge, but it is not free. It would cost thousands of dollars if you would have to pay. But because of the generosity of the collective wisdom and Dr. Sarma's leadership, and people, amazing people like Nela and other people, Dr. Bista here, who have contributed to that thematic module-based reflection certified training, it helps us all brush up the very important fundamentals that we really need to become part of the family. Okay, it's a bond that brings us together. So please, thank you so much.
Thank you. I'd like to put a quick announcement that we do have a few openings. Please let us know in the publication as well as in headquarters for the more administrative work related to marketing. And also, yes, the important thing is each star has been doing amazing work. It could be your new publications, articles, books, or attending a conference. Please send those information to the Director of Communications so that those will be member spotlight, VP spotlight, or country, spotlights going out to our weekly or bi-weekly newsletters. So we need more helping hands. Those who are interested in technology or some of the design, please reach out to headquarter team. Email is there, contact@starscholars.org. And also colleagues, those who are really thinking of starting book series or special book volumes, please also reach out to us. And our goal is to invite those institutions who, does not have a university press. Our goal is to help them build the brand of university press and help these faculty publish their books. And also a little bit become different in the publication world. We are interested in multi-dimensional publication, including videos, pictures, and also making short volumes rather than lengthy 500-page books or articles. If we are not being a role model, then who else? We want to become innovative, same time empowering our community of scholars. That's all from my end. Thank you.
Very good. Do you want to share more about your Korea conference? When is it happening? Is it happening right now? Oh, it's in May. I see that.
Dr. Gali, are you speaking to me?
I am speaking to you. I think you share the May conference of Daegu.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's
So-
in May. It's in Korea. And why we're so excited about it is because we've managed to attract a whole load of participants, speakers, and papers from that region. So we've got a particular sort of from that entire belt coming down, from Korea coming down. So it's very exciting to reach into that region and listen to colleagues from that region about student affairs, about internationalization, about global North, global South tensions, about the SDGs particularly, and social justice. So this is a conference that so if anybody's keen, please either write to me or of course apply. There is the information.
Okay. So I know you have leadership role there. Do not feel pressure, but try to find a way to add value, and also how it is, how do you sell it to the STAR members? So if STAR members want to come, if there is some special treatment for them, like the Eurasia conference, etc., have that discussion and report us back at your next opportunity, because I see that kind of potential there. Thank you so much for being the STAR. President Boiting, do you have any final thoughts to share before we dismiss?
Well, I just want to share that this has been my very first immersion into the STAR Scholars world. And I put that in my comment, but fascinated by the energy, the vision, the collaborative spirit in this space. And even as I've sat here listening to the broad array of programming that you have, I'm already seeing multiple other avenues for collaboration. So hopefully, actually, I won't say hopefully, we will co-create these opportunities and create value together. Thank you again, Professor Gawley and team.
Beautiful. All right. On this note, we will end today's meeting with a deep sense of gratitude for each other. And I'm really inspired by each of you. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for making the better contribution to make the world a better place. Namaste. Enjoy. Have a good one.
Thank you, everyone.